Hello everybody, welcome to my YouTube channel. Previous class we have completed four simple machines. What are that? Lever, inclined plane, screw and what? Wedge. Today we will read wheel and axle. Today what we will read? Wheel and axle. Clear? Wheel and axle. Many of our everyday actions is carried out by the help of what? Wheel and axle. How you are able to move by the help of car, wheel and axles. In our trolley bag, wheel and axle is there. Big trucks, both wheels are attached with an axle. So our screwdriver, that is also wheel and axle. Means two wheel attached with one rod, that is called wheel and axle. That is called what? Wheel and axle. Means one wheel is there and attached with axle. When the wheel rotates, the axle also starts rotating. When the wheel rotates, along with the wheel, the axle also starts rotating. Then only you can say it is wheel and axles. If only one wheel is rotating, another wheel is not rotating, you cannot say. If only wheel is rotating and the axle is not rotating, you cannot say. If wheel as well as the axle is rotating, then that is called what? Wheel and axle system. Understood or not? In this case, we are applying force on axle. Along with the axle, the wheel also start rotating. Suppose let us take an example of what? Let's take one example of wheel of a vehicle. When the backside wheel is rotating, first which one is rotating? Axle is rotating. Along with the axle, the wheel start rotating, so that automatically you can move forward or you can move backward. That is also wheel and axle system. So in our daily life, simple machines, the requirement or need of simple machine is more. Everywhere we are using simple machines. Either inclined plane, lever, wedge, screw, whatever may be, but we are using. Yes? Next one. Pulley. What? Pulley. The last simple machine is what? Pulley. You know that pulley is used in crane. Cranes means you know crane. Pulley is used in crane as well as it is used in where? Tube well. How we are using? Let's see. Suppose it is a tube well. And here one rod is there, here one pulley like structure is there, you can see. From here one thread is moving outside, another thread is moving inside. So it means what? This is called pulley. A group around it, through that a thread is attached. One part you will give effort, and in the other part the load moves upward. So this pulley we are using in tube well to draw water from well. Sorry, tube well, I am telling well, okay? Sorry, well only, okay? So if you want to draw water from well or from a deep well, then what you will use? You will use one pulley system. If you will not use this pulley, then what happens? Directly you will pull water from the well. In that case you will apply a large force, but in this case your force will decrease. That is why it is called machines. Why we are telling this is machine? Because it makes our work easier by applying less force. Without pulley, we can apply a large force to draw water, to lift a bucket of water from well. But by the help of pulley, our work becomes easier. It is easy to draw water from well. By applying the force downwards and the load will move upward. In this case, pulley always helps to change the direction of force applied. You are applying force downward, but the bucket is moving which side? Upward. It means you are changing the applied force. Means in one end you are applying force, in other end the load is acting. Clear? In crane, so many pulley are used one by one, so that crane can lift a heavy objects like balls, truck, everything. By the help of crane, you can lift a balls, you can lift a truck, you can lift heavy objects. It is used in factories, industries, and also the police they are taking what cranes in where at the place of accident to take it out. Which one? The crashed vehicles. Clear? Next, most common example of use of pulley is on the top of a well. In motorcycle, motor car, inside pulley system is there, belt, rubber belt connected with what? Rubber belt. The tooth of wheels of a bicycle is chain passing over them. That is also one use of pulley. You know, in cycle, what happens? One pedal is there, this side one pedal, and another side another pedal, and one the chain is attached with the tooth end. This is also what? Pulley system. This is also what? Pulley system. Understood or not? In cranes to lift a heavy objects also we are using pulley. A number of pulleys used there. Understood or not? Next one, mechanical advantage. Mechanical advantage. Or simply you can write M dot A, capital one. You can write mechanical advantage. What? Mechanical advantage. Actually, while we are doing any work with the help of machines, either we are applying more force or we are applying less force. It means if you are using a machine, always your force is less as compared to the machine. You cannot lift a heavy object without use of pulley. But by the help of pulley, you can lift a heavy objects without any difficulty. So, machines are always advantageous to us, but some machines are not that much advantageous. According to that, we will define our mechanical advantage. Understood or not? You know that if you are applying less effort, still the machine is applying more effort to the object and load will be greater. If you are applying more force, then what happened? You will lose more energy also. So what is the use of machine then? If we are using machine, means our force should be less. Understood or not? In that case, Mechanical advantage is the ratio of load to the what? Effort, or L by E also you can take. So what is mechanical advantage? Mechanical advantage is the load to the effort, or you can write the definition of mechanical advantage. Mechanical advantage is the ratio of load to the effort, or you can write effort arm to the load arm. Effort arm to the load arm. E dot A by L dot A. It means effort arm by load arm. Both value is equal. What? Mechanical advantage is equal to load by effort. Otherwise, you can say effort arm to the load arm. Effort arm to the which arm? Load arm. Understood? According to this, if mechanical advantage, what? If mechanical advantage is greater than 1, mechanical advantage is greater than 1 means load will be greater than effort, or effort arm will be greater than load arm. In this case, it acts as a force multiplier. When mechanical advantage is greater than 1 means load is greater than effort, and effort arm is greater than load arm, then the machine acts as a force multiplier. The machine acts as a which multiplier? Force multiplier. If you will apply some force, some Newton of force, then it will increases, and hence it will what? Raise its force. Another one. If mechanical advantage is less than 1 means load is less than effort, and effort arm is lower than load arm, that acts as a which multiplier? Speed multiplier. It means when mechanical advantage is greater than 1, load is greater than effort, effort arm is greater than load arm, then it acts as a force multiplier. Whereas if mechanical advantage is less than 1, load is less than effort, effort arm is less than load arm, then it acts as a speed multiplier. If mechanical advantage is equal to 1, if mechanical advantage is equal to 1 means load is equal to effort, effort arm is equal to load arm. In this case, only it is used to change the direction of force applied. See, in this case force multiplier, second case what? Speed multipliers, but in third case it is acts as a, you can change only the direction of force applied, like seesaw. You can change only the direction of what? Force applied. Now example 1 you see in your book, example 1 question given. What is the question? Calculate the mechanical advantage of a lever in which the effort arm is 50 cm and load arm is 5 cm. So this was understood? What given? Example 1 given what? Find the mechanical advantage or calculate mechanical advantage of a lever in which effort arm is 50 cm and load arm is 5 cm. Effort arm is 50 cm and load arm is 5 cm. Find the mechanical advantage. I told you mechanical advantage is equal to effort arm by load arm, or load by effort. But here arm given, that's why effort arm by load arm, that is 50 cm by 5 cm, centimeter cot. 5 dex the 50, 10 the mechanical advantage is 10. Second question what given? A 2-meter long crowbar is pivoted 20 cm from its tip. Means one crowbar is there. Let's see, crowbar is an example of lever. You know that lever is there But given this is total is 2 meter. 2 meter means 200 centimeter one. 200 centimeter. In that case 2 meter, length of the crowbar is what? 2 meter means 200 centimeter. Okay. Now what asked? 20 centimeter from its tip. It is pivoted. Pivoted means fulcrum is at 20 centimeter from one end, from one tip. Okay. Calculate the mechanical advantage of crowbar if load is at the tip. If load is at the what? Tip. From here what you understood? Load is 20 centimeter from the pivoted point. Means this is fulcrum and this is effort. Load is 20 centimeter from the pivoted point means load arm is equal to 20 centimeter, and effort arm, from effort to fulcrum, effort arm is equal to total is 200. The length of the crowbar is 200. Already we know that load arm is 20 centimeter means effort arm will be 200 minus 20 is equal to 180 centimeter. Now you got effort arm and load arm. Now mechanical advantage is equal to 180 by 20 because effort arm by load arm. How much? 9. And mechanical advantage there is no unit because it is the ratio. It is ratio. Clear? Next one. Here again I am repeating this example. One crowbar is there, that is 200 centimeter means 2 meter means 200 centimeter. Fulcrum is at a 20 centimeter from one tip, and at that tip load is there. So load arm will be what? 20 centimeter. Effort arm will be 180 centimeter. Then mechanical advantage is equal to effort arm by load arm. So direct put 180 by 20 is equal to 9. This is mechanical advantage. Next question. If cook uses tongs of length 20 centimeter, 25 centimeter to lift a what? Piece of burning coal of weight 2 Newton. One example I have not, one relation I have not told, that is called principle of lever. What is principle of lever? Let me tell you. Load into load arm is equal to effort into effort arm. Load into load arm is equal to effort arm. This is the word principle of lever. Principle of lever is load into load arm is equal to effort into effort arm. Clear? Next one. So in example 3 given, this relation we will put in this case. A cook uses a tongue of length 25 centimeter. A tongue of length what? Suppose one line you draw. Here one, what is there? Pivoted point is there. Understood? A cook uses tongue of length 25 centimeter to lift a piece of burning coal of weight 2 Newton. So one part is what? 2 Newton is there in one end, here burning coal is there. Okay. Next one. The weight of the body is the force with which the earth pulls it. If he applies the effort at a distance of 10 centimeter from the fulcrum, from the what? Fulcrum. Sorry, in this case it is class 3 lever it will be, because one rod we are taking means cricket bat, hockey stick, one rod, it behaves like a what? If we are used by the help of our what? Palm we are taking, it means effort in the middle. From the fulcrum, this is the fulcrum. Okay. Now tell me load how much here? This is the load. So load is equal to 2 Newton. And the effort arm is how much? Effort arm I told you what? 10 meter. No, sorry, 10 centimeter. effort arm is equal to 10 centimeter. Next one, load arm given. Yes, load arm means from load to the fulcrum. That is total 25 centimeter rod given. So load arm is equal to 25 centimeter. Load got, effort arm got, load arm got. Now put the formula. Load into load arm is equal to effort into effort arm. So load into load arm is equal to effort into effort arm. Load value 2 Newton into load arm is 25 centimeter. Effort don't know, so effort plus E right, into effort arm is 10 centimeter. Now effort you will keep this side. 2 into 25 how much? 50 Newton centimeter divided by 10 centimeter. Centimeter cancel. 10 5 ja 50. So effort is equal to 5 Newton. Maybe it is not visible down. It is visible or not? See. So effort is equal to what? 5 Newton. Here I am writing effort is equal to how much Newton? Effort required in this case how much? 5 Newton. Okay. How much required? 5 Newton. Understood? Practice this all 3 examples in your copy. Understood? Whatever may be the important things, whatever maybe I have told to you, that one you have to write in your copy. Okay? Today this much. Thank you everybody.